We now find the function f of x, which is in the form of c a power x, and the graph of this function also contains the points 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 7. So basically we have to determine the values of c and a and then write the function in this form. So first I'm going to consider the point 1 comma 1 and plug it into the function. That is, this means when x equal to 1, the value of the function is 1, that is f of x is 1. So first replace f of x by 1 and also x by 1. So we get 1 equals c times of a raised to the power of replace x by 1. So we get c a raised to the power of 1. And so we can write this as 1 equals c times of a power 1 is a. So we get ca. Now let's put the other point 2 comma 7. That is when x equal to 2, f of x equal to 7. So replace f of x by 7 and x by 2. So therefore we get 7 equals c times of a raised to the power of 2. And so this gives 7 equals c a squared. Now we have to solve these two equations. Let's say this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2, and determine the values of c and a. So first consider the equation number 1, and this is I can write this as ca equals 1, and from this I'm going to solve for c. So therefore c equals divide both sides by a, we get c equals 1 over a. And I'm going to now put this expression for c into the second equation. So therefore the second equation becomes I can write this as c a squared equals 7. Now put the value of c equal to 1 over a into this second equation. That is, replace c by 1 over a times of a squared, and this equals 7. Now we can combine this a squared with a, and so according to the exponent law, we can simplify this as a raised to the power of 2 minus 1, and this equals 7. That is 2 minus 1 is 1. So it is a power 1 equals 7. And so this implies a power 1 is a. And so this gives a equal to 7. So we have determined the value of a, and which equals 7. And we can put this value of a into this expression for c, so that we get c, and so c equals 1 over a is 7, so c equals 1 over 7. And so we have now determined the two values, that is c and a, which is required to determine the function f of x. So therefore we can write the function f of x, which is in the form of c times of a raised to the power of x. So when we substitute the value of a and c into f of x, we get f of x equals c is 1 by 7 times a is 7. So I put 7 raised to the power of x. Now in fact we can combine these two sevens. It is when using the exponent clause, we can write this as f of x, and this equals 7 raised to the power of x, and this is basically 7 raised to the power of 1 in the denominator. So when we do the division of 7 power x divided by 7 power 1, we can write this as 7 raised to the power of x minus 1, and this is written according to the law of exponents. That is, when we have a raised to the power of m divided by a raised to the power of n, this equals a raised to the power of m minus 1. So using this, I have written this. So finally, we got the function f of x, which equals 7 raised to the power of x minus 1. Okay, it looks like we have to give the function only in the form of c times of a power x. So we will write the function only in that form. So therefore, we say that f of x, and this equals 1 by 7 times 7 power of x. So this is the answer to this question. That is f of x equals 1 by 7 to the power times 7 power x, which is in the form of c a power x.